Hey guys, it's your girl Coco and welcome to my channel. Alright folks, so I'm going to try to ace this. I have found a 30-minute window where I have peace and quiet to myself. I am here to provide a quick update on the Medicube Booster Pro, something I've been using for more than 6 months. So as stated in a previous vlog, I started using the Medicube Booster Pro end of December last year. It's been a little over 6 months. I have been trying to use it consistently 2 to 3 times a week, but I will admit during travel peak times, I've used it less often. I also tend to alternate between the PDRN Pink Peptide Serum, which essentially looks like this, and the PDRN Pink Collagen Exosome Shot, which is quite tingly on the skin, so I don't use that with my Medicube Booster Pro. Anyway, here I am providing a quick update on how it's been with my skin so far, and obviously I'm gonna just go a little bit. So to begin with, I have never had the best skin. Growing up, I was really addicted. Oh, actually, you know what? I still am addicted to junk food, although I will say that in the last month or so, because of my journey seeing a nutritionist, I have really cut back a lot on junk food, oily food, chocolate, french fries. But growing up, I was really addicted to that, so I do feel that that contributed to how my skin was forming during my teenage years. I will also say that I was pretty blessed because I didn't really break out with a lot of pimples growing up, but I really should have eaten a little better. At that age, it was very difficult to control the food you were eating. I will say though that using the Medicube Booster Pro around my skin has had some benefits. Prior to starting this vlog, I did use the Medicube Zero Pore Pad, which is probably why my skin looks a little dry, but that is usually my first step before applying the serum. So I've definitely used up the first bottle, which looks something like this. If I was more consistent, this bottle would have finished much sooner, but because there were weeks and periods where I wasn't as active in using the Medicube Booster Pro, the bottle lasted for more than 6 months. Thankfully, I can use this vlog to start off with a fresh new bottle. So, ta-da! So the reason why I got this entire set in the first place, I'll admit I was a little boodled online because it was all over my Instagram, it was all over my Facebook, and I was seeing a lot of influencers smearing this on their face.
Booster mode, level 2.
And it looked so dewy, which is what I think I referenced in a previous vlog. So I figured I wanted to try this out and I wanted to really see if it was going to do something to my skin. I do feel there were some results. I feel like my skin is a little more smoother. I've always been the type of person, by the way, to put very little makeup, if that makes sense. You've seen some of my vlogs. I feel I've set a record for putting on makeup in less than 5 minutes, and it's always the same routine. It's become even more prominent ever since I've become a mother. And so I feel in a way that also contributes, maybe. I don't know. Feel free to challenge me. But I always start off with face lotion. And then my foundation. I have only recently started using sunscreen. My best friend reminded me in my early 30s that sunscreen is essential, but before that, growing up, I never really used it. I think I'm kind of paying the price right now because I've got these stuff on my nose. It's a little intimidating going bare-faced on camera to everyone, but that's okay. So when I use the Medicube Booster Pro, I really allocate 1 minute for each side of my face. So I'm now on my 2nd minute. I really should be going slower, but I think I'm talking and I'm not really concentrating on this, which is why. And then I kind of stop it for a second and then I apply another generous. It usually hurts the most around here, by the way. I think it's a good routine to have, especially if you have a couple of minutes in the evening to do this by yourself. In fact, 2 days ago, I was doing this exact routine in the bathroom, which is where I usually always do it. It was a good 4 minutes to myself as part of my nighttime routine, especially if I'm on my way to putting Dylan to bed. It's quite nice to get some time to yourself. By the way, if you have piercings on your nose, please remove your piercings because really tingles, and I also feel like it doesn't clean the area properly if you've got some piercings around your face. Nobody wants to see a spot on your face where you got makeup caked on and it's like crusty in the area where your piercings are because you didn't clean it properly. Like, gross. I don't know if you guys can see my eye twitching. Ugh. I'm using level 2, the current level 2, and like closer to my eye, it's definitely twitching. I don't know how to describe the sensation. It's super interesting, but I feel like it's doing the work. I'll probably upgrade to level 3 soon. Kind of do a little bit here as well, like under the neck, because I feel like that's an area that's almost always forgotten. So that was a little over 4 minutes, and that is what I do every 2 to 3 days. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah. So, oh, look at that, guys. My lashes are all over the place. But I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to use natural lighting here, so hopefully you all can see it clearly. But I usually leave it on, so I don't wash the serum off. I leave it on for an additional maybe 3 to 4 minutes so that it sinks in. I think people do it differently, right? I've seen reviews and vlogs where people actually don't wash it off and they sleep on it. They keep it on. Personally, I just feel like giving it a quick, like a pat, like with water, and then I dry my face or gently wipe my face does the job, because I go to bed and wake up the next day and it's actually still really dewy. So my thoughts on this, it's been over 6 months that I've been using this. I don't think it's a scam, right? I do feel that it's improved. My skin has improved over the last couple of months. I do think that you need to use it consistently to see results. I mentioned earlier that I alternate between using the pink peptide serum with my Medicube Booster Pro and the PDRN pink exosome shot. This is how it looks like. I think I shared it earlier. Basically, I alternate. So on a Monday, for example, I'll use the PDRN pink peptide serum together with my Medicube Booster Pro. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to use this, just squirt some on my hands, and then I apply it all over my face, and I don't wash it, and I sleep on it. I feel like it really helps. It's got collagen in it, and it really helps with my skin looking more plump. I haven't yet tried any of the other Medicube products yet, but when I bought the set, it came with a lot of free giveaways, including some masks. So hopefully I find some time to try that. Anyway, just a quick update from me to share how it's been using the Medicube Booster Pro so far. I think it works. Let me know if I'm missing anything or if you have any tips or suggestions. Until then, I'll catch you next time in Life with the Coco.